Mike Obenhouse was eating at IHOP with his friend Omar when they heard the explosion. In a moment, we're going to show you some exclusive video of inside the home. And the Brooks County Sheriff's Department says this is the most immigrant remains ever found. Holding a packet of some 23 mugshots. Officer Greg Barron says he's seen combat injuries that were not this bad. And Nola Morales ran across the freeway dodging traffic in cowboy boots, no less. We're on 285 West, just east of 339. As you can see, there's clothing all along this fence. There's water jugs, there's backpacks, all of this evidence that immigrants travel through here on a regular basis. Joey Trevino can laugh and smile now, but he just experienced the most harrowing event of his life after the boat he, his buddies, and his uncle were in sank.
We started fishing, and that's when we noticed all the water coming on board. And before you know it, we looked at it, and the rear right motor was at an incline going down, and the whole front of the boat started going up.
Joey ran and grabbed the life jackets and flotation devices and passed them out. But the boat sank before anyone could radio for the Coast Guard. Joey spent the next 31 hours in the water.
You know, you're looking at the clouds, you're looking at whatever to try to keep you focused. I was talking to my wife, talking to my kids. Hopefully, they felt me talking to them, talking to my sisters.
There were moments when Joey felt like giving up.
Wow, should I just take off this jacket and let it be over?
Joey says he had pretty much given up hope when all of a sudden he received a sign, some encouragement from a porpoise.
Well, he kind of bumped me, and I kind of rubbed him, and he kind of changed my attitude right there. He kind of like, give you hope.
Joey's buddies and uncle were rescued by an oil rig supply vessel about 24 hours after the sinking of the boat. The Coast Guard was then notified that Joey was still out there.
Person overboard. Person overboard.
7.5 hours later, a tanker heard cries for help coming from the water. A rescue helicopter arrived within minutes of being notified.
We have the survivor on board at this time and are recovering the rescue swimmer. Our intent is to bring them back to the air station at this time.
Our swimmer put the person in the basket, and we recovered him. When he came up, he seemed very aware of his surroundings. He was ready to help in any way that he could. He was shaking. We were able to give him a blanket and recover our swimmer.
It's obviously a large area, and after having been in the water for 31 hours, you're susceptible to hypothermia and to dehydration. But we had water temperatures in the mid-80s, which was to his advantage.
Joey is okay, and so are his friends and uncle. And despite feeling sore and having some bumps and bruises, Joey escaped the water without any major injuries. He's grateful to be alive and thankful to be surrounded by his family. Mike Dasilva, 3 News.
You okay, Darian? Just concentrate, baby.
This is some of the video that was recorded showing 10-year-old Darian Mansfield of Flower Bluff setting a new world record for planking.
On Thursday, we were having a plank contest. We're celebrating our 29th anniversary in August. So we were having all kinds of fun contests, and a bunch of the girls came down from gymnastics to do the contest.
One of those girls was Darian. Her parents and her gymnastics coach were there to witness Darian's accomplishment.
I was actually working out in the gym, and they came and got me and said, she's about to beat the world record. And I came over and watched it, and everybody was cheering. It was really cool.
That was an amazing feat for her to accomplish. But she's always been a very determined little soul, even from the crib.
I was beside her the whole time. We were all cheering her on and talking to her, and then Mom came over and put her phone in front of her, and she played some Scooby-Doo episodes and stuff like that. It was really cute. It just showed that she's still a little girl, like she's only 10.
Just breathe. Do you want the next episode? Okay.
Darian says she's never planked that long before, and her record-setting plank was an impromptu thing.
I just decided once I realized how long I was actually going and that I wasn't hurting a lot to try to go for the world record.
Were you surprised that you were able to do it that long? Yeah.
I was.
What did it feel like afterwards?
Felt awesome.
Darian says she could have planked for even longer if she wanted to, and next time she will. Mike Dasilva, 3 News.